At the heart of every initiative, every undertaking, there is hope. It is the hope of a bright tomorrow that keeps us moving, working, building, through good times and bad. The same hope embodied in our bank, the Bank of Montserrat Limited, the one that works alongside us, works with us to build a great country. Your bank, your future. The Bank of Montserrat Limited.
Well, good night again, and welcome back to Soca Cabana. The search goes on for the first ever Montserrat Idol. And I want to introduce the judges that we have here. They, with one change, are largely the same panel we had last week. We're happy to have them back. They're all accomplished musicians in their own right. I'm going to start on the left-hand side. And I want to have a hand of applause for all of these. They've taken time out of their evenings, their Saturday evenings, to help us with this. Herman, Cupid, Francis. Manager of the Royal Bank here in Montserrat. Wonderful singer, experienced. Like Cupid, got her training in karaoke here on Saturday night. Cassandra Ryan. And on the right-hand side, a new judge to our panel this week. We're happy to have him, the Honorable Colin Riley, our Minister of Education. Still getting a tip from Arrow these days. If things get slow, we'll have to have him get up and sing a verse. Glad to have you all back, and we've got the contestants in the house. We've got the judges here. We are ready to go. I want to make one more announcement about the voting. The judges have a hand in the voting. You do too. You have ballots. If you don't, let us know, because we'll get one to you at the end of the evening. We will collect them from you. You'll be voting for one name that will be eliminated. Because tonight, as opposed to last week when we eliminated two, tonight only one. One will be eliminated for the next 6 weeks until we get down to the ultimate winner, which we will crown on the week of St. Patrick's Day. And we hope to have you all back then, of course. Now we're going to take a short break before we get to the first contestant, and I turn the microphone. It'll be a short break, I guarantee you.
At the heart of every initiative, every undertaking, there is hope. It is the hope of a bright tomorrow that keeps us moving, working, building, through good times and bad. The same hope embodied in our bank, the Bank of Montserrat Limited, the one that works alongside us, works with us to build a great country. Your bank, your future. The Bank of Montserrat Limited.
While we get set for the first contestant, and I'll hand the microphone over to our host for the night and for karaoke every Saturday night, Andre West.
Ladies and gentlemen, good night. We have just converted karaoke into what we call the best ever Montserrat Idol. We have 8 wonderful contestants tonight, 7 male and 1 male. The question is, who's gonna go home? It's gonna be Lucy, Raquel, Steve, Brenda, Tamika, Diamond Tip, Chanel, and Ronella. Who is going to go home tonight? The judges. You are the judges going to tell us the one who is going to go home. Okay, we started now. Is our first one to sing for contestants is Ronella. Ronella will be doing a song for you called If We Hold On Together. Give her an applause as she comes to the stage.
Ronald. Hi. How are you tonight?
I'm okay.
Just okay. Great start to the show, right?
Yeah.
Ronald, you have the technique. You know, the vocal power is there. I would like to see you next week. If you make it to the next round, you know, go a little outside of your comfort zone and show us what you got. We've seen it. It's a great start. Thank you.
I guess I'm on the hot seat. I tended to... No, let me just start by saying I take this very seriously because, as I understand it, one of the values that Montserrat has is our performing tradition. So I wanted to make sure that I gave you as wide a range of comments as possible. I find your tone to be likable. It's very interesting to sit here and listen to you. Your command, I think you're quietly confident. You're not a very expressive person, I guess by nature, but you have this way of using the microphone which tends to tell us that you have a lot of confidence in your vocal power. Now, your image, I like your image, like your choice of headwear and all the other things. I think that's interesting that you have chosen this appearance. I think image is very important in the performing arts and in the performing industry. Now, I was trying to make an assessment as to where you might fit in the musical world, and I think you have a very wide range of options. Because first of all, I tend to follow opera a little bit because of my son who sings opera, but I think you have a chance to be an opera singer, to also do gospel, and don't take gospel for as a non-commercial sort of music, because as I understand it from Vivi Records in New York, which is a very significant player in the record industry, gospel is their second largest selling music. So I think you have a chance in gospel as well. If I were you, I would stay away from calypso. And I think calypso would fit too well. Reggae, and overall I thought your performance, even though you didn't move a lot, was very dynamic. And let me just re-emphasize your use of the microphone, showing your confidence in your vocal power.
Ronald, it's Valentine's month, and I think you're starting off on a nice Valentine's note. You chose the right key for the song. You were comfortable with all the notes, and I think I have to commend you for that. You communicated well with the audience, and I see sometimes you're even interacting with the judges, which is important. The other one you probably more importantly want to impress, and you did that. I would like to see you end with a more sort of, even after you've sung your last note, a more sort of attitude like I did it. I sort of sense, oh, what are they going to say now? I sort of, when you sang that last note, okay? It seemed to me like you kind of, either you run out of breath or you weak out of it or something like that. So I would have liked you to see you punch it out and say, yes man, I do it, and sort of impose yourself like I say on the audience. Apart from that, a very good performance.
You can't do better than that, ladies and gentlemen. One word of applause for Ronella. Okay, I guess you have your comments also. You're going to save it for your ballot sheet. Okay, our next performer is none other than Raquel. She'll be doing a song for you called I Will Stand By You. Raquel.
To me now, don't
I think that you did a pretty good job with a difficult song. Because in general, I thought the song was, it had a lot of different parts and movements that you tended to handle well. Now, when it comes to your overall performance, I think you probably would have been better off starting by holding the microphone, because you were singing a song that had a lot of dynamic requirement. Now, I got to a point in looking at your performance where I thought that you yourself was doubting whether you chose the right song. Because you sort of weren't connecting with anyone with your eyes. You were looking at the room. You were kind of not connecting with the audience. But overall, I think towards the second half of the song, when you picked up the microphone and started to take command of the stage, then it showed that you have a lot more potential than I started out believing. So I think you did well.
Raquel, I think I'm going to pick up there from where Mr. Riley ended, in that you gained confidence as you went along. That is good, but it's important that you command immediately when you hold the mic. I think you chose an appropriate song, and like Colin said, I think that you changed when the different sort of change of key, that you were right on target, and I must compliment you for that. When you were not holding the microphone, I would have loved to see more hands, even I stand by you, maybe a little bit of pointing so that the gentlemen in the audience feel that you're actually singing to them. Apart from that, I think you chose a good song, you were on key, and a good performance.
Raquel, it's an improvement over last week. You know, you actually moved this week. I'm going to be honest though, you need to improve more if you want to make it through the final weeks. To me, that song was just safe for your voice. I've seen you do similar performances, and that was safe for you. So you didn't really. I've seen you, I guess. So I'm judging you what I have seen that you can do. So that was just safe, a safe performance. You can do better. Do better. Thank you.
And you can do better than that. Give you an applause for Raquel. I'm not sure if I'm authorized to give my comments. Am I not? But that's not fair. I'm not a judge, I'm an MC. Okay. But I'm going to give it anyway. Be honest though, you have to recognize the power of karaoke. Raquel has gone a long, long way to where she is now. If you know when she started out first, man, she can't knock a note. Honestly, you agree with me, do you? Oh, come on. Come on. Yeah, she tried, but now she's much better. She's much better. Anyway, that's my solemn comment for that. Okay. Our next contestant is the only male. The only male in this competition. He's none other than Steve. He's going to do a song for you called Where I Wanna Be.
Be coming home. I'd rather be alone.
Steve. Come, we love you. We're not going to treat you bad. Come on. I'm sorry. Sorry. All right. Well, you know what? Entertainment is a hard road. And you take your hard knocks along the way, Steve. Don't give up, okay? All right.
I hope you come back to the microphone because I would like to say a few positive things to you. Well, don't take it too hard because I'm still going to say them. Apart from probably going to the Nintendo games this evening over at the Cultural Center, I think you needed to probably spend a little bit more time because in general I found that your image was unique and that you were very likable. The image of that artist is one that you can pick up and say, here's somebody I can work with. It's obvious that he has some range because there was a sort of a chord change at one point in the song. And I think he handled it very well. The issue of remembering the lines is a totally different thing. But I think for the pieces of his performance that he was able to put on for us, that he showed that he had a lot of ability. And don't underestimate likability in the performance industry. And I think he's just a likable chap.
Okay, doesn't mean we start to eliminate already. You know why? We have 5 more contestants for you. Say again? Alright. Some girl just missed my name. We have 5 more contestants for you. So don't start eliminating already, okay? Okay, our next contestant is Brenda. Brenda will be the song for you called When I Look at You. Brenda.
Everybody needs inspiration.
Brenda. Good night. Okay, I usually start with the positive. And what I can say first of all is that you look good on the stage. And when I'm looking at you, you look good. Interpret that how you want it. However, when I'm not looking at you, I'm not hearing something that's asking me to look at you. At one point in the song, I think the audience forgot that you were singing. And I think you have to keep the command throughout the singing. There were some high notes that you weren't reaching. And I would like, if you make it flow, during the next week, get somebody to work with you and climb over the notes rather than climbing up to them. Because when you're going up to the notes, you are sort of not reaching, so that you have to climb over the notes. I would knock the key, I think, because I wouldn't like to hear that song any lower. All I want to see you do is to try to get on top of the notes. Fair effort.
You know, it's telling that just before Cupid spoke, he asked me, what's her name? You just didn't take our attention, you didn't ask for it, you didn't get it, you didn't keep it. And I agree with Cupid, a totally boring performance. Okay? Your image, the rapping, you know, your vocals need improvement. Not once did I ever look at you. And you should have brought it.
I think that you need to get someone who's very experienced in music to work with you to understand what singing a note is. That's my only negative comment. But I guess you got to a point in the song where you tended to show the characteristics of someone who wanted to give up. But then I thought you came back and finished quite strong. Now, in terms of the image, I totally agree with Cupid, because I noticed that you weren't moving your feet, but the fact that you're so relatively tall and that you move your upper body, it gives the impression that you are in command of the stage. I think that your height works well for you. Your choice of clothes is also a positive thing. Don't ever underestimate the value of image in the performing industry. And I think you have a lot of ability and potential if you're willing to work on it. But obviously the singing needs work.
Thank you.
Give one of applause again for Brenda. Told you that it ain't over yet until it's over. We got 4 more singers to come, so don't start eliminating already. It's halftime now, so I'll allow you to take a break. Take a break. I am the MC here. I'm in charge now, okay? Cupid was saying that this young lady look nice. How do you look up here? Nice too? You're lucky. So here you go. Take a break, a 5-minute break, and we get back here for the other contestants. Thank you.
At the heart of every initiative, every undertaking, there is hope. It is the hope of a bright tomorrow that keeps us moving, working, building, through good times and bad. The same hope embodied in our bank, the Bank of Montserrat Limited, the one that works alongside us, works with us to build a great country. Your bank, your future. The Bank of Montserrat Limited.
Have your drinks ready, but I'm still thirsty. I have some girls on the side talking about they're ready to go and they haven't buy me a drink yet, but that's fine. If it was karaoke, trust me, I'll tell them something nice if it was karaoke, but it's not. I'm decent tonight, okay? I'm decent tonight. Our next contestant is coming up next. Next contestant is Tomika. She'll be singing a song, Soulmate, Natasha Benfield.
Incompatible, it don't matter though. Someone's bound to hear my cry. Speak out if you do, you're not easy to find. Is it possible, Mr. Lovable is already in my life, right in front of me, or maybe you're in disguise. 'Cause who doesn't love for someone to hold, who knows how to love you without being told? Somebody tell me why I'm on my own. If there's a soulmate for everyone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There we go again. Circles never end. Or do I find a perfect fit? There's enough for everyone, but I'm still waiting in line. 'Cause who doesn't love for someone to hold, knows how to love you without being told? Somebody tell me why I'm on my own. If there's a soulmate for everyone. There's a soulmate for everyone. Most relationships seem so transitory. They're all good but not a permanent one. 'Cause who doesn't love for someone to hold, who knows I love you without being told? Somebody tell me why I'm on my own. If there's a soulmate for everyone. Who doesn't love for someone to hold, knows how to love you without being told? Somebody tell me why I'm on my own. If there's a soulmate for everyone. If there's a soulmate for everyone.
Tamika, in your performance, I saw passion. I saw it on your facial expression. I saw it in your eyes. Talking about eyes, I would have still liked to see a little bit more eye contact. I think you were looking down for a little bit too long in the song. The song suited your voice. You were obviously comfortable on stage. I did not see the nerve that I saw in some of the others. I'm not saying that you weren't nervous, but it didn't show. And that is important in performing. I think I'm giving that one a big thumbs up.
Tamika, I enjoyed the performance. So far, I can say that you're one of the people who actually listened last week. I see some practice in front of the mirror. Your rock and roll, you came edgy, hardcore, we liked it.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, I liked you from the very beginning when you took the mic and came out onto the stage. It looked like you came, you meant business. You wanted to to show what your full range of talent was. Now, I think your first verse was either it was a setup or you don't handle low notes well, because your performance took off from the second verse. And sometimes you can do that as an artist because you're setting up for something dramatic. But I think it can work the other way, where people think that you can handle the low notes well. And I, for a moment, I was a little worried that you might be going in the direction of one of the other artists who sort of walked away. But I thought that you did the very opposite to that, which was just to dominate the stage and take the performance into a whole new direction. Thumbs up.
Thank you.
Is there a soulmate in everyone? Give it a 4. Tamika. Okay, by the sound of your voice, I know you've enjoyed that one. Our next contestant, Diamond Tip, doing a song for you called Crying in the Rain.
Away my misery. But since we are not together, I pray for stormy weather to hide these tears I hope you'll never see. Someday when my crying's done, I'm gonna wear a smile and walk in the sun. I may be a fool, but till then, darling, you'll never see me complain. I'll do my crying in the rain. I'll do my crying in the rain. I'll do my crying in the rain.
Nobody's starting, so I'm gonna start. You were clear. I heard every word that you said. You were obviously enjoying yourself. What I want to caution though is that we've been making comments for all the contestants, and for most parts the comments would be applicable to everybody. However, you have to be careful that the song you're singing is appropriate for implementing the comments that we have made. We've been asking you to come out, probably dance a little more, perform a little more, but you have to watch the song. I think that with a little bit too much dancing, probably a little bit more leaning forward, facial expression, crying in the rain sort of stuff, rather than dancing and waving.
Handle the song reasonably well in the vocal side of things. Your performance had a little bit too much movement. I thought that I agree with Cupid. The song and the nature of the music you were singing to required it to be a little bit more emphatic and to be less dynamic. And I thought you got the emphasis right in the way you presented the lyrics. but I thought, you know, the movement was a little distracting, and your dress is quite interesting too.
I'm going to refer to my notes here. I disagree with Colin. Your vocals were not good. It could have been better. I'm going to agree with him though. I'm going to agree with him though that the dressing it's interesting, and what I want to caution you is to be a little more PG-13, you know. Just look at the whole image and be a little cautious with that. So if you make it through to the next round, look at your vocals, make sure that it is after all a singing competition and you improve that area. Keep an eye on your image. You did better last week when that was concerned. This week you fell apart with the image, but keep an eye on your vocals. Thank you.
Give one more time for Darren Tip, Crying in the Rain. We got 2 last contestants coming up for you. And you were quite busy now with the ballots. Don't start eliminating already until everyone has finished. Our next singer, of course, is Chanel. She hasn't started singing yet. Her song will be Russian Roulette.
He says to me, if you play for keeps. Take the gun and count to 3. I'm spinning now, I'm moving slow. The time to think, the time to go. Now you can see my heart. I'm terrified, but I'm not living. I know that I must pass this test, so just pull the trigger. Say your prayer to yourself. He says close your eyes, sometimes it helps. Here. Now you can see my heart beating. You can see it through my chest. No, I'm terrified, but I'm not living. I know that I must pass this test. So just pull the trigger as my life flashes before my eyes, and I'm wondering, will I get to see another sunrise? So many won't get the chance to say goodbye, but it's too late to pick up the volume of my life. Now you can see my heart beating. You can see it through my chest. No, I'm terrified, but I'm not living. I know that
Chanel. What are some of the words you sing? See my heart beating, I'm terrified. Don't worry, we're not that cruel. Yeah, I'm terrified. You got the pop style image down pat, so I'm going to give you your props. You got the image. You know, you can only get better. Constructively, get into character right away. Forget the backstage. You know, we have a small set in here. You know, bring yourself into character right away. We see improvement over last week. You know, should you make it through the next round, be mindful of that. You know, be terrified inside. You know, find the character you want to portray. Like we said last week, get into character right away. The song will start. Whatever it is you wanted to do in the beginning, do it. End it the same way. It was vocally good. So I wish you good luck if you reach the next round, and look forward to see your improvements for next week.
Yeah, Chanel, I wrote on my paper that I thought you were the two-asset singer. You had the looks and you could sing. Now, I think you need to work on a couple of things. One is your balance. You tend to have too much width on your lower body, and you tend to lean to one side too much. More balance, I think that will help you to look more in command. I understand that you're young. You look very young, but you obviously have a lot of ability. And in terms of your loss of concentration on the lyrics, one of the things you need to recognize about songs is that they are repeat cycles. So if you forget the lyric, just sing the other verse. Sing. Just keep singing, and don't ever let anyone know that you forgot what the lyrics were. So you have to develop some smarts, work on your balance, and I would say I saw Beyonce, and she ain't got nothing on you.
Chanel, I'm going to first comment on your looks. You are eye-catching. Last week, I said I was amazed for such a petite individual to have such a powerful commanding voice. You still have it. But I'm going to warn you. If you come every week with your commanding voice, people are going to be looking for more than that, because they already know that you can sing. And you're going to have to find a way to give them a little bit more than that. I sing Calypso, and one of the things that Calypsonians struggle with is that part of the song where we call the brass chorus, where there's just music playing and you're not singing. You had a lot of long interludes in the song, and I got the impression that you didn't know quite what to do. So you're standing there, or you're not sure whether to dance or what. You got to work out where you're going to be and what you're going to be doing at each point of the song. Because even when you're not singing, you have to be able to still be commanding the audience. Work on it if you get through.
That was Russian roulette and the roulette. I'm sorry. That's a mistake there. Give you one more time for Chanel. Yeah. Doing very well so far. We have one more contestant for you. One more. Just remember, for PTV, if you want to watch this on video on TV, contact 491-5110 for PTV. You can stay back a while, of course. We'll be having karaoke after, or some nice music after, so you can stay back afterwards and have a good time for the rest of the night. We have another song coming up, another singer coming up, Lucy, doing Immortality.
this is who I am, and this is all I know, and I must choose to live for all that I can give, the spark that makes the fire grow, and I will stand for my dreams if I can, symbol of my faith and who I am, 'cause you are my only, and I must follow on the road that lies ahead, and won't let my heart control my head. You are my only. We don't say goodbye. We don't say goodbye. 'Cause I know what I got to be. Immortality. I'll take my journey through eternity. I'll keep the memory of you and me inside. Fulfill your destiny. It's there within the child. My soul will never end. My fate is on the wind. The King of Hearts shows us wild. We don't say goodbye. We don't say goodbye. I make them all remember me, 'cause I have found a dream that must come true. Every ounce of me must see it through, 'cause you are my only. I'm sorry I don't have a role for love to play, and over my heart I'll find my way. I will make them give to me. Immortality. Oh baby, there is a vision and a fire in me. Ooh, I'll keep the memory of you and me inside. We don't say goodbye. We don't say goodbye. With all my love for you, what else we may do, we don't say
Let me see. We saw an improvement in your performance over last week, so we have to commend you for taking the time to unfold your hands. Taking the time to improve your confidence level and your performance level. Should we make it through to the next round? You know what, I look at you as sort of a little sneaky person, you know, because you know what, she can sing, she knows it. So her vocals are on point. You need to watch your pitch though. Be careful of the highs and lows, and I'm sure you will hear more about it from my colleagues here. But you know, you need to improve on your confidence level, your performance level. And because you got singing, watch the key, be careful of the pitch. Okay? Check your performance, keep an eye on the image you want to sell. And should you make it through to the next round, I'm sure you would listen and we should see some improvement. Thank you.
Yeah, I think generally your performance was reasonably good. The distraction I saw was you seemed to be having a problem with the music, so you kept looking at that, the production. I tend not to like that. You have very good control of the body and the way the image works across the stage helps your singing. I think though that I would have liked to see you stretch your voice a little more with maybe some higher pitches. So maybe the next time you come back, you pick a song that has a wider range of tone in it so you can really express that beautiful voice.
Lucy, first of all, let me say that's a beautiful song. I love the song. Vocally, in my opinion, you were not bad. But I'm going to tell you this. There is no room for shyness in performance. And it's obvious to me. I mean, there are a lot of people who say they are stars, but in everyday life they are really shy. You cannot show it on stage. And what I was seeing tonight was a very shy person. And I want to endorse what Colin said, in that you seem not to be happy with the music. That's not our business. Don't look at the technicians behind there, and then you sort of almost endorsing it by walking over and saying something to them. Your face showed that there was something wrong. So if we didn't know that something was wrong, you are telling us. Don't let the audience know. Don't let the listeners know that something is wrong. I wish you the best if you go on.
So it's up to you now, the judges, and you to decide who is going to go home. Is it Lucy? Is it Raquel? Is it Steve? Is it Brenda? Is it Tamika? Is it Diamond Tip? Is it Chanel? Or is it Ronald? It's up to you. Okay. We are going to break now, of course, while the judges deliberate. And you're also going to get your ballots filled out. Second? I understand somebody got home already, but that's fine. Judge's decision is final. Okay, we take a short break now until we get back here to give you the final.
At the heart of every initiative, every undertaking, there is hope. It is the hope of a bright tomorrow that keeps us moving, working, building. Through good times and bad. The same hope embodied in our bank, the Bank of Montserrat Limited. The one that works alongside us, works with us to build a great country. Your bank, your future. The Bank of Montserrat Limited.
Are you ready for the decision? Am I hearing you? Are you ready for the decision? You know it? Okay, we'll go home now if you know it. Okay, we're going to call names on all the contestants to come here. From my right to my left. I'm only disciple. The judge's decision is final. We have 3 judges and 201 judges outside here. And they have spoken. And it's on paper. Okay? As they call names, again, come to my right and don't persecute the disciple. We have Raquel. We have Ronel. Where is she? Where is she? No, I'll not continue until she comes here. Where is Ronel?
She's somewhere. She's there.
Don't rush the brush. We got Chanel. We've got Lucy. Tamika. We've got Steve. Our last name. Our last name, ladies and gentlemen, is Brenda. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Hang around for some more. We got karaoke. We got live music coming up. Give all contestants who's making it for next week a big round of applause. Thank you. Come next week, we have all 7 on stage to perform, and 1 more is going to go home. Okay, the judge's decision is final.